Hello and welcome to another painting video. In this video I'll be painting Nurglings. So many Nurglings. Seeing them stacked like this is a lot of fun for sure. Because of the way this model is built, I decided to leave the 3 tiers of Nurglings separate so I'm able to paint all the Nurglings and have easy access. Let's begin, shall we? After priming with Wraithbone, I base coat some Nurglings with Plaguebearer Flesh. Then I pick some other Nurglings and paint those with Ogryn Camo. For some skin variants, I base coat a couple of them with Kislev Flesh. And finally, I base coat the remaining one with Ushabti Bone. With all the base coating done, I wash the entire tier of Nurglings with Seraphim Sepia and dry brush the entire tier with some Krieg Khaki. Dry brushing already gives me some highlights, but I want certain highlights to pop a little bit more. So I use my detail brush with Krieg Khaki to do just that. Finally, I paint the eyes with some Blood Angel Red. As with the Plaguebearers, I want to give the Nurglings some skin color variance. You can of course choose just one base color, well why not just go the extra mile? You know those Nurglings deserve it. On to the details already. I base coat the horns with black Templar contrast paint. And give them a highlight of Thunderhawk Blue. The teeth I base coat with Wraithbone. And I add Skeleton Horde contrast paint to shade them. I first went with the bone colored horns, but the black horns really stand out a lot more. I actually went back to all the other Nurglings I already painted and repainted their horns black as well. Some Nurglings have these oversized tongues just flapping about everywhere. I base coat these with Emperor's Children. And give them a highlight of Flayed One Flesh. Lastly, I wash the tongues with Druchii Violet. On to the gory bits. First I base coat with Volupus Pink. And add highlights of Emperor's Children. I wash all the gory bits with Druchii Violet. And add a watered down Blood for the Blood God to the gore and surrounding areas. The boils are base coated with Iyanden Yellow contrast paint. And given a highlight of Screaming Skull. Finally, we add Nurgles Rot to all the areas we want to dirty up. This is a nice and simple way to paint Nurglings. I didn't go overboard on the guts because these models are very small and are already full of character, so in my opinion it's better to keep it a little bit minimalistic. Be sure to check out my Instagram for updates on painting projects and behind the scenes stuff. Thanks for watching!